Imagine finding a mummified body instead of a barrel that's in your home. In the fall of 1999, a man named Hamid purchased a home on 67 Forest Drive in the town of Jericho, New York, in the county of Nassau. During an inspection for his home, he found a 55-gallon, 345-pound barrel in his crawl space. Due to the chemical warning label on the barrel, he didn't mess with it, but instead asked the seller, Ronald Cohen, to go ahead and remove it. On September 2nd, 1999, Ronald made a horrific discovery. When he opened the barrel, he found a bunch of plastic along with a mummified arm and shoe inside of the barrel. Authorities were called, and when they finally went through the whole barrel, they were able to identify a full pregnant woman that had been mummified inside of it. Authorities had determined that it was a young, petite woman who came from South America due to particular dental work that had only been done in South America at the time. Authorities were also able to determine that the cause of death was blunt force trauma to the back of the head. Along with discovering her body, they found a 17-inch fetus that was almost full-grown inside of the woman. Inside the barrel, there was fake leaves that was produced by Melrose Plastics. Part owner of that company was a man named Howard Elkins, who also happened to own this home in the 1960s. There was also an anonymous caller that called authorities and stated that Howard had been having an affair with a Hispanic woman that worked at the factory in the 1960s. The woman he was having an affair with was 28-year-old Reina Angelica Maraquin. Reina was also 9 months pregnant. Reina was a Salvadoran woman that was born there, but came to America in hopes of the American dream after her husband had cheated on her with another woman. As soon as Reina got to America, she enrolled herself in some English classes and some fashion classes, and ended up landing a job at Melrose Plastics, the company that Howard owned. Howard was married, but he was having an affair with Reina. He ended up getting her pregnant, and when Reina decided to tell the truth, all of a sudden, she had gone missing. On September 9th, 1999, detectives were able to track down 71-year-old now Howard, who was living in Florida in a retirement area with his wife. Howard did not help authorities at all. The only thing he stated was that he has no idea how his barrel got into that crawl space, that he did have an affair with a woman, but he doesn't remember what she looks like or what her name was. When asked for a DNA test, he 100% refused and then just sent the cops on their way. On September 10th, the very next day, the authorities came back with a warrant. But by that time, they had discovered that Howard had killed himself in the neighbor's garage with a shotgun. Although he committed suicide, they were able to finally get his DNA, and the result showed that there was a 99.93% match between the baby's DNA and Howard's DNA. After years of not knowing what happened to her daughter, Reina's mother was notified. Her daughter was brought back to her in El Salvador, where she was buried. Only a month later, her mother passed away and was buried next to her daughter.